Hey guys, we're back here at the jungle, and I'll be showing you the best new way to get the buffs for PvP. So again, you go to the Dagon's dungeon. You can head straight away towards the underwater temples. You jump into the water and make sure you have your breathing potions because you're gonna do a lot of swimming here. So you want to keep going forward, avoiding all these temples. And the one that you're gonna have to go into is the one over here. And a way to know that you're in the right location is that you're going to be seeing a gate as soon as you come out the water, which is right here. Just go ahead and open it. And make your way to this pillar so you can learn the recipe called Deep Sea Fisher. Now if you check your feeds, you will see that you have Deep Sea Fisher. Now you can craft these improved fish traps in the carpenter's bench. So right here I have two carpenter benches. One is the regular one and the other one is the improved one. And you can craft the fish traps in either one. And they're pretty cheap. You only need one fish trap, 2 vines, 2 resin, and 1 scales of Dagon. And that's all because I have the name Carpenter. And again, I'm removing the name Thrall, and the only things that go up by price are the vines and the resin. Those are really easy to get, so it's not that expensive to make. Also, make sure you don't craft the other fish trap. You don't really need that one. Okay, so now that I have my improved fish traps, I can go place them down anywhere that has natural water. Here I have some at the ocean to the east, at the Shadow Springs, at this river to the north, and at the ice lake. So now let's go to the ocean on the east of the jungle. See, check out our fish traps. Gonna wanna throw these fishes away. But you can see I have here a grouper fish, dogfish, catfish, and an angler. Not all of them are gonna capture these rare fish. You're gonna have to be patient because it's gonna take some time. And now these are all the fish that I was able to get with these traps, with the grouper being the most common, I guess, because I have 2. Alright, so in the end, after going through all those locations where I set the fish traps, I was able to capture all of these fish. With the ice lake being, I guess, the most luckiest out of all the locations. I know this is all based probably on a random number generator, or maybe not. Maybe the ice lake gives you better fish. But anyways, here I have 3 different camps, so I can cook the fish. And here they are, they're all cooking now. So once they're done cooking, you just go ahead and pick them up. Now you just eat one to get a buff. Let's try to eat the grouper first to see what it gives you. I eat one and it gives me accuracy and agility. Now why is agility good? It's because you get 2 armor every time you add 1 point into agility. So just by eating one fish you get 6 plus armor and also accuracy, so you can use bows, which are a viable option in PvP now. Now we're gonna eat the catfish. This one's gonna give you strength, which obviously this is a good one to have. Now next I'm gonna eat the anglerfish, and this one's gonna give out the vitality buff. Again, pretty decent. We'll just put these 2 together because those are the main ones to have in a player versus player scenario. We'll try the dogfish now, and this one's gonna give hardy and charisma. Now that is really good actually, because hardy, I'm gonna show you here right in a second. Hardy is a buff that increases your maximum health by 100. That's really good because it's basically giving you 12 points into vitality, because every point you add in that category gives you 8 HP. But now with hardy you get 100 HP added to your maximum health. Now for charisma, I'm not sure what it really does. I heard a lot of people say that it helps with killing NPCs or finding rare items, but still I don't think people are quite sure how charisma affects your character. So now let's eat the final fish that I have, which is the eel. This fish is gonna give me stamina, but that's not the only thing. Here I'm gonna remove my bracelet so I can get rid of all my buffs, because the eel is not just gonna give me stamina, but when I eat it, it's also gonna give me the hardy buff. So these 2 types of fish are gonna give you the hardy buff, with the difference being that the dogfish is gonna give you charisma and the eel is gonna give you stamina. Now another reason why the hardy buff is desirable, it's because before these types of fish came out, the only way to get that buff was to drink a bunch of these potions of lost souls. Now the only way of getting those was if you were playing during the Halloween event that happened last year. If you didn't, then there was no way of crafting those in official servers. And not only that, but every time you will use that potion, it will give you a random buff. Let's say I use one here, it gives me accuracy, stamina. I use another one and there goes another random buff. So this time I had to use 5 potions in total to get the hardy buff. But now you can just eat 2 different types of fish instead of using all these potions. So in the end, this is a really good addition to the game. because now you can get all your important buffs by just catching fish, though I wish there was one for grit, encumbrance, or survival. the new dungeon was a really nice addition to the game because it has a lot of things that's gonna help your character. And as always guys, thank you for watching.